Good morning Year 2s. It's our new maths learning video today. We're going to be learning about temperature. Here's your first challenge. What happens when we put a thermometer into warm water? I want you to have a think about it, maybe even write an idea down or tell an adult. So now we're going to test that out. I've got a thermometer here and you'll notice that it goes up in a scale. So you can see my scale here, got 0. These are my minus numbers. And it goes all the way up to 100. This liquid, the red liquid, is called mercury, and when it gets hot it rises up, and as it starts to cool down it will come back down again. So I've got a cup of warm water and we're going to see what happens to the mercury and test what the temperature is. So if we watch that scale move, we can see that it's starting to rise up. Now I boiled my kettle about 5 minutes ago, so this has cooled down a little bit and it's starting to slow now, which means we'll be able to read the temperature in a little while. So if we look really carefully, it's nearly at 60 degrees Celsius and it's started to stop. So the temperature of my water in my mug is 60 degrees Celsius. Now let's see what happens when I put it into a glass of cold water. Now you can see that the temperature is starting to go back down again. And it's still moving down. As it starts to stop, that's when you want to start checking for what the temperature is, and it means you can read the scale on the thermometer. So my water is about 25 degrees Celsius. So if we have a look at these two thermometers here, we can see that the first one reads as 20 degrees Celsius. The mercury, the red line, has stopped on that number. If we have a look at the next one down, we'd read it as 62, but that number isn't there. That's because in between the numbers there are different intervals and they're just marked, and we have to be able to read what might be in between. When we write these, you will see underneath that we write them with the number and the symbol for degrees Celsius. If you have a thermometer at home, here are some challenges that you might be able to complete. The first one, you'd need help with an adult. You'd have 3 cups of water, guess which one you think is the warmest, and then measure the temperature using the thermometer. The second challenge is about measuring the temperature over 5 different days, a bit like keeping a weather diary. So you'd have to have the thermometer outside somewhere and check it at the same time every day, and then you can compare to see which day was the hottest and which day was the coolest. If you haven't got a thermometer at home, I've got some more challenges coming up next. Now, if you haven't got a thermometer at home, you might want to have a go at the activity sheets on our website. There's no need to print them out, you can write it straight into your maths book. There's some different activities to do, one where the thermometers are going up in 2s, 5s and 10s, and you've got to read the scales correctly, and another one which is a bit more challenging where there are some unmarked scales, so you've got to read in between the numbers and work out what the thermometer says. Enjoy it and have fun, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!